What is the brightest star in the sky? Is it the North Star? Is there two North Stars? Today, I'm talking about the NFC North and the AFC North. Who are the North Stars? First, I'm going to look into the AFC North. It's pretty competitive right now, this AFC North division. We have the representatives of the AFC last year coming out of the AFC North. The Bagels, 5-4 right now, looking like they have a little bit of a Super Bowl hangover, I would say, in the beginning, but they are looking like a 3-1 right now at home. So they got a nice little home field advantage. The Ravens, though, man, Ravens, they're looking really good right now, 6-3. Um, One thing I did notice about the Ravens, Lamar Jackson, on this contract year, he was making some rough decisions right there in the beginning of the year, kind of towards the end of the football games. I think like week 3 or 4, he threw an interception, pick six or something like that at the end of the game. So they were having rough closeouts to close games. Um, they started figuring that out towards as the season progressed. Bagels started figuring it out as the season progressed. Also, um, I think the Bagels are missing one of their star receivers right now. They'll get him back, I think, in Chase, I want to say. Get him back in a few weeks. So I actually think we're going to have two teams coming out of this AFC North to go into the playoffs. We'll kind of see how the rest of the year goes, but I do think we'll have the Ravens and the Bagels coming out of the North to go to the playoffs. We'll just see who wins the division and who's going to be the wild card, man. I think these two teams they're gonna be real close coming down in the end of the year. Um, let's look at the schedule though. Let's look at this Ravens schedule. Just pull this up real quick and kind of see what we're looking like. Um, they got the Panthers, they got the Jags. They're hosting the Broncos December 4th. Um, they win 2 out of those 3 easy. I'm not gonna say all 3 though. Anyways, then they got a couple divisional games right here. At the Steelers, at the Browns. I think they could win both of those. They're hosting the Falcons. I think they could win that. Then they're hosting the Steelers. I think they could win that too. And then they got the Bagels right there at the end of the year. So this last game at the Bagels, since he's really gonna have to hold it down, man. I think the Baltimore is gonna. They might only lose 1 or 2 of these games in these last few weeks, man. Um, let's see what the Bagels are looking like, though. What their schedule is looking like. The they're gonna be playing the Steelers. They got this is. I'm looking at my goose. I want to see what these goose are doing real quick. I ain't edited nothing out. They're just over there. They're just barking away. And they're gonna be in Tennessee. They got KC coming to town. Whew. The Bagels got a rough schedule. Then they're playing the Bills January 2nd. Man, it's gonna be rough. It's a tough schedule right there for the Bagels. I would say for sure. Ravens, I think, have an easier schedule the rest of the season. Um, I think the Broncos will probably be the most competitive until this last game of the season for the Ravens. Um, so let's see. Look at this. NFC North. The Vikings are really just taking this one away. You don't really have much competition in the NFC North. Looking at the Lions, only 2 wins. The Bears, Packers, only 3 wins. And Vikings, 6-game win streak right now. Good. Look at the rest of the Vikings schedule that we got. Playing at the Bills today. Playing versus the Cowboys. Hosting the Cowboys next week. Oof. That's probably going to be on TV. Then they got the Patriots hosting the Pats, hosting the Jets. Then they're going to be in Detroit. Let me see. I picked the Bills to win at home. It's going to be a good game today, though, man. Cowboys, I think they'll be able to beat the Cowboys. I think they'll be able to beat the Pats. Jets might be tough for them, though. Detroit, they'll beat Detroit. So I think they'll. So looking at 3 or 4 wins out of these 5. Hosting the Colts, hosting the Giants. Then they're going to be on the road the last 2 divisional games. But it's versus the Packs, versus the Bears. I think they'll be able to take care of those. So I really think the Vikings are going to be able to. I think they'll be able to solidify this NFC North. I don't think the Pack is not going to be able to catch up whatsoever. I don't think the Pack's going to be a wild card. I think Aaron's going to be able to get it together whatsoever. So that's what I got coming out of the North. I got the Vikings winning the NFC North. After looking at the schedule, it looks like the Ravens have a slightly easier schedule than the Bagels. So I think the Ravens are going to win the AFC North. Excuse me. Bagels come out of the wild card though, so that'll be interesting. Playoff setup. I got the best in the West. Who's going to be coming out of the West coming up next? Then we'll be doing some playoff bracket previews and taking some questions from the NFL Twitter. Those are going to be my next 3 videos coming out for the NFL. Watch a little bit of NBA, kind of see what the NBA is looking at. But those are going to be my next 3 I got going on. I might do some more today, Sunday, Football Sunday. We're just kind of chilling. Got a lot of games coming up. About 5 more minutes till the Tampa game in Munich, Germany. This should be a really good game, though. Seahawks just really looking nice this year. It's kind of going more on this. Let's talk a little bit more about the North. Man, the Vikings just really looking good. A nice complete team. They've been a really complete competitive team. I want to say the last 5 years or so. And just a real disappointment from Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Pack. A real bad decision getting rid of Adams, number 1 receiver. Man, Aaron just got to get it together. It's just this season's lost, though. I don't think they get to the playoffs. Lamar really looking good. I thought he'd be MVP caliber kind of player coming into this season. Contract on the line. He started looking a little. I mentioned earlier, them close games. He was acting a little sketchy at them close games, but they're getting that together. So Lamar's looking really good. We'll see if the Bagels can get it together and get back to another Super Bowl. And that's really about all I got. Let me know, comment, who do you think's going to be coming out of the North? It's just the Vikings division to lose. Can the Ravens hold it down and win the AFC North? Comment, do you think the Bagels are going to be able to win the AFC North? This tough schedule coming up. So get ready for this game coming up. HDENT, like, subscribe, comment.